Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing on third down, Smith completes it right side to Dodson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 30. We have a first down coming up in the red zone. In fact, it's a first and goal situation as this offense looks to get into the end zone from about 9 yards out.
Ready. Black, 22.
Here's Winston. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
The tight end position has always been dangerous.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. They run it here with Thompson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every Organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Ready? Blue ready. Hey, evening. Where's that? Where we go?
Now Winston. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus.
Now in a pretty difficult situation is this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone, 2nd and 5.
Ready? Blue ready.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Hey,
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready? Black, what is that?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready? Blue ready.
Winston now. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's 3rd and 4.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Lucky. You know that's one that he would love to have back. That should have been picked off. Threw that one into a crowd. He's just so fortunate the defender couldn't react fast enough and get his hands up.
Where's that?
3rd and goal. Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Okay, now the field goal unit out on the field as they look to extend this 3rd quarter lead. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
No, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder Are they going to recycle those plays because
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now Smith to throw on third down. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kicker.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Smith on third down. Docks him with a grab over the middle. Quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. On third down, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times, converted on third down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said...
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Ready? Blue lady. Easy, easy, easy. Set. Let's go.
Throwing. Winston. Rolling to his right. He's got Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Ready. Flag. Let's go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Zach Brown coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
3 down. Ready. Flag. 22. Boys hot. Boys hot.
Now Winston. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Flag. 22 out. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big.
So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Smith now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Again, Smith. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Jameis Winston. Winston here to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. New way.
Now Winston. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Ready. Flag. Place it.
Here's Winston. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relative. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So out come the Bucs now. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Bucs, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be at home now.